don't own oil mines, man. I mean oil fields. They don't own gold mines, man. They don't own diamond mines, man. They don't own acres upon acres of land, man. They don't have uh, a military, man. Cause to obtain these things and to secure these things, you got to have a defense. And Jake's defense is Esau Edom, man. So if somebody's gonna take, like, say for instance, if one of these entertainers do have, uh, uh let me say, would have the opportunity of owning an oil mine, right? Somebody could go in there and take it. Who he gonna run to? He gonna run to Esau to help defend it, man. But Esau already has all that, man. They have their own military, mercenaries. They have things of that nature, man, at their disposal to uh, steal their resources and obtain it. So that's why they go into other countries, make war with those people to obtain their riches and occupy their countries by a military base, man, to further obtain or keep control of those resources that they stole, man. So that's Esau Edom right there, man. That's how they're able to um, gain wealth here in um, Babylon the Great, man, and throughout the world, man. That's how they're able to do that. That's why I said Jake, they're able to obtain riches, but they don't really have real wealth, man. They got riches. They got these FRN notes, man. You got some of these Jakes are billionaires, but Esau Edom, man, he's probably he's probably trillionaires, man. Like you got these elites, then you got these super elites. And who's amongst the super elites? Esau Edom, man. The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers, so on and so forth, man. Your Federal Reserve note is owned by an independent company, man. It's not part of the government. And you know who owns that? The Rothschilds, man. The Rothschilds own the Federal Reserves throughout the United States, man. They own it, man. So it's an independent private company owned by the Rothschild family that most of these Babylonians believe in, man. That's why it's back on the back of that FRN note. It's talking about God we trust, man. Gold, there's a saying that these brothers got. Their God is gold, oil, and diamonds, man. That's the acronym for God, man. For these people, man. Cause they don't believe in a higher power, man. They believe that they're the higher power. There's no one above them, man. These Edomites, there's no one above them, man. That's why like I just said, just stated in the back of that FRN note, it said, God we trust, man. They trust in gold, oil, and diamonds, man. That's an acronym that most brothers in the truth know about, man. That's where I got it from, man. That's how I learned it from, you know. But yeah, that's what they believe in, man. They believe in their riches, man. Their power, their power uh, 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 is in their riches, man. That's why they own the Federal Reserve. The Rothschild family owns the Federal Reserve, man. So they can cut that off, man. That's what they're trying to do now. They're trying to do away with the paper currency and go with this FRN, this RFID, Salaki, microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. So they could do away with that at any moment, man, to fulfill their fantasy, man. Like I stated, these people have anything and everything their heart desire, except one, longevity of life. You know what I'm saying? That's why they they do the demonic rituals that they do, which I'm not going to go into full detail, to obtain, longevity of life, man. There's wicked things that they do that they believe that they practice that and their demonic mind will sustain their longevity of life, man. You know, but that's the only thing that they don't have, man. And they're trying to find ways to figure that out, to see if they can. But the only people that's promised immortality is the Most High's elect, man, and the 1/3, man. We're promised immortality, man, and ultimately all of Israel. But the only people that's promised immortality, man, is the house of Israel, man. But you got the Edomites is trying to on this side is trying to figure that out, man. They're trying to figure out how to live forever, man. That's the only thing that they lack. Everything else is at the touch of their fingertips, man. Is at the reach of their fingertips, man. You know. But like I was saying, that guy like him, Westbrook, you know, he's on social media, posing in dresses and stuff like that, man. Out in the public, man. Even in private is wrong, but out in the public where everybody can see it, man, that is totally adverse to your Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And those people, man, like them, they have to do things to obtain things like that, to obtain those gains, man, to obtain those riches, man. Back in 1 Timothy chapter 6 and 5. Yeah, the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 5. Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds and destitute of truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. So we didn't bring anything into this world, man. So when we leave this world, when our fleshly carnal body goes into the dust, man, goes back into the earth, man, we can't obtain these we can't carry it with us, man. But the only people that's going to have everlasting life and everlasting riches is promised to the nation of Israel when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai comes, man. But currently, right now, in this wicked society ran by Esau Edom, which is the world was given into the hand of the wicked, these wicked gains, man, these are worldly gains, man. For those that do depart, you can't take it with them, man. You know, you can't take that stuff with you, man. So they do a lot of these things because everything that you see are temporal, but the things that are not seen, which is the kingdom of heaven, are everlasting, man. So they do these things to succeed or feel some type of some type of temporal gratitude, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know when the Most High can take you out, man. And then you doing these things to please the devil, which is Esau Edom, but you are not right with the Lord, man. So when you do die and your soul goes into the, you know, back into the throne, in front of the throne of the Father, Yahweh, you're gonna be in a worse state when you come back, man. That's real hell. And then you're gonna experience hell at a more severe degree, man. Hell is not an underworld, man. It's not Hades, man. That's a Greek mythology, man, a myth that Esau Edom came up, man. Just like the Big Bang Theory. These are ideologies. These are myths and theories, man, that Esau Edom is coming up with to have the masses believe in what he thinks the truth is, man. But as I stated here in Deuteronomy chapter 22, the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5, a woman shall not wear that which pertaineth to a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are an abomination to the Lord thy power. So people that pertain in that, man, they're abomination to the Lord, man. That's why the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is going to come back to Babylon the Great and destroy this place, man, by nuclear silo ICBM missiles, man. That's that lake of fire that is talked about in the book of Revelation, man. These people are totally adverse to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, pertaining to homosexuality, and they go to the length of extent of protecting these people, man. So the biggest homo on the planet is Esau Edom, man. He's the biggest homo, man. That's why he promoted, and that's why he promotes it, and he also condone it. He promoted and condone it, man. That's why you got this homosexual vibe, and they accept it, man. They got all that they try to act like it's something normal. Like they think this is going back to normal, this society in general. They think accepting homosexuality and presenting that demonic lifestyle to your kids is normal, man. That stuff is totally adverse, man. A man should not lie down with another. If a man lie down with another man the way he lied down with a woman, he should surely be put to death, man. Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that goes for a woman, man. If a woman lay down with another woman the way she lay down with a man, she should be surely put to death, man. So here in Babylon the Great, man, is totally adverse to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And the reason why is because it's controlled by Esau Edom, man. No other than the devil himself, man. The wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So that's what Esau Edom done, man. This dude is totally profane, man. Meaning adverse, man, to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. This guy sold his birthright, man, for one morsel of meat. That red stew that Jacob was cooking, man, that was not finished cooking, man. It was he was in the process of thoroughly cooking this potted meat, man, this stew, man. And Esau just wanted it now, man. That I gotta have it now on spirit, man. You know. That instantaneous gratitude, man. He's not patient, man. But the saints are patient, man. That's what we patiently waiting for, the downfall of Babylon the Great, man. The ushering in into the heaven, man. To do away with this wicked society, man. In its totality, man. This place got to go, man. And and it's going to go, man. Every precept in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai book, man, his word, man, should not come out void, man. Every precept should come to pass, man. Every prophecy should come to pass, man. Let me continue on. The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 17. For ye knew how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So when this guy realized what he carelessly gave away, man, he was asking Isaac, to bless him, man. He was asking Isaac to bless him. And Isaac did bless this man. He blessed him with the fatness of the earth. He blessed him with the sword. Thou shalt live by the sword, man. That's the only way Esau Edom is able to obtain his rulership, man, is by death, man. The sword, man. What does the sword bring? The sword brings death, man. And the sword is, in a modern day sense, it has multiplied throughout the earth, man. That's why when this wicked man was conceived, the wickedness in the earth multiplied, man, because that's what he was born for, man. He is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. That's why you have there's a TV show called 1,000 Ways to Die, and there's more than 1,000 ways to die. But that's why the wickedness in the earth and death in the earth multiplied, man. So there's several ways that you could be taken out here in Babylon the Great and throughout the world, man. That's why that guy got, he has a dagger, a knife, a sword, a machete. He has a pistol. He has a rifle. He has a shotgun. He has an AR. He has a M16. He got grenades. He got grenade launchers. He got rockets. He got rocket launchers. He got drones. He got tanks. All the way up to the ICBM missiles, man. So wickedness and death exceeded, man, because the wicked is in power, man. So death can come in various ways, man. So when Isaac blessed Esau, which is the modern day self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child, when he was blessed with that sword, man, wickedness just exceeded throughout the earth, man. Death just exceeded throughout the earth, man. So you got 1,000 ways to die, man, based on Esau, the rulership of Esau Edom, man. This man has to go, man. But when the ushering in of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai comes, man, it's going to be ruled in righteousness, man. All this demonic, all this evil ways of society is going to cease, man. And one more thing that's going to be defeated too is death, man. Esau Edom promotes death, just like I stated earlier in my presentation, man. Like even these household items such as air spray, man, promotes death, man. It has chemical traces of cancer, man. You can do your research on that, man. So you can't even, and we use these chemicals around our children, man. Like these air fresheners around our children, thinking that it's harmless. Actually, it is causing more harm than good, man. So that's why I was saying everything that this man does, man, promotes death, man. Everything, man. To the food we eat, to the cooking ware that we use, to the water we drink. They got forever chemicals, traces of forever chemicals in water. Water is heavily polluted. The air is polluted. GMOs, you know, you name it, man. Because the reason why these things are happening because Esau Edom, which is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, is in power, man. He's in rulership, man. That's why death is all all-time high, man. You know, a daggone plane could fall from the sky, man. And you could die that way. You know, a daggone, not only that, man, just a light pole or anything, man, could just fall on you and people happen to die, man. So death has truly exceeded under the rulership of Esau Edom, man, because that's what he is, man. He is death, man. He is that wicked seed that the Bible speaks of, man. And he promotes it, man. He promotes death. That's why he promotes this homosexuality lifestyle. If a man lay down with another man, that right there eliminates procreation, man. But the way that this wicked man thinks, he's trying to find a way to get another man pregnant, man. That's the way this man thinks, man. He's in his laboratory right now, trying to find out a way to get another man pregnant, man, or get a man pregnant, man. That's the demonic vibe we are living in, man, of the Esau Edom, man. That's completely adverse to the Most High. But when you walk into their establishment, meaning these judicial systems, these court systems, they have you swear, you know, on the Bible, or raise your right hand and swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, when this dude is nothing but the lie, but living a lie, man. And he is a lie, man. Let me get that precept, man. When he speak of a lie, he speak of his own, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So that's Esau Edom right there, man. He's the wicked, man. That's a good precept right here, but that's not the one I was looking for. But that's a good precept, man. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speak a lie, he speaketh of his own, because he is a liar and the father of it. That is Esau Edom, man. That dude is a liar, and he's the father of lies, man. He have you going to his judicial system and raise your right hand and swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man. And go to the extent of having you swear on the Bible, man. When this dude is totally adverse to the Bible, and he's the one that's speaking a lie, and he's living a lie, man. He's right now trying to portray himself as the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. And and having people believe that, man, and that's a total lie, man. But he has you going to a judicial system Raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man. When this dude is actually living a lie, man. How you obtain all the way down to celebration of, this so-called Christopher Columbus, when most people should know by now, if you ain't been living under a rock, but most people should know by now that that myth is being debunked, man. They try to say he came over here and discovered a place, in somewhat a peaceful manner, man. Where that's totally false, man. If you know the true history behind Christopher Columbus, where his real name was actually Cristobal Colon, this dude was a murderer, man. He came over here and murdered the natives over here, man, to obtain their and put them in slavery, man. And he was the biggest pedophile. He was a pedophile. He was a pedophile trafficker, man. He indulged in pedophilia, man. In the lifestyle of a pedophile, man. He was a pedophile himself, man. So if they tell you the true nature of Esau Edom, man, people would despise him. But Esau Edom lies to the masses to get you to believe that he's some good and righteous person, man. Let me repeat that again. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is not, Salakia, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So this guy is a liar, man. From the beginning, this guy was a liar. He had people believe that Cristobal Colon or Christopher Columbus came over here and discovered America, which this guy didn't discover nothing. People were actually living on this side of the hemisphere, man. What they call the Western Hemisphere, man. This guy came over here and slaughtered millions of Native Americans, man. Native Americans that was at peace with him, man. These people was at peace with him, man. And he came over here and slaughtered them, man. Millions. He didn't scrutinize, man. Men, women, children, elderly, young. He didn't care, man. In a savage and brutal way, man. If you do the real research behind this wicked man, that's the way he did it, man. He had what they call these modern day pit bulls. Man, those dogs was like, man, and probably as big as these greyhounds. And you see these greyhounds, they were bigger than that. They wasn't as they was bigger than that, man. When it comes to the body structure, I'm talking about height-wise. They was probably as big as these Great Danes, man. When these I can't think of the name right now. I can, but I may pronounce it wrong. Well, I'm gonna say these Spanish conquerors, man, to say the least. They had these pit bulls, man, as tall as Great Danes, and they was big and muscular as a pit bull, man. If you do the research, they'll tell you, man. The true research behind that will explain, and they let those type of dogs loose on the natives, man. And they had type of on around their neck and around their body, they had like spike or real pointed objects on these dogs, man. Because if a native would try to catch hold of the dog, they will pierce themselves. You know what I'm saying? Try to fight the dog off, they may end up piercing themselves, man. So they dress these barbaric animals with pointed objects, man. So if a native would try to fight the dog off, potentially they may pierce themselves, man, or puncture themselves, man. And that's the way they did. They savagely murdered the natives, man. They went to the extent of how to test their blade out, man, how sharp their blade is. They were just bring a native in And to try to test their blade, they would cut the native nose off, man, ear off, man, limbs off, man, just to test the sharpness of their blade, man. And there's true history behind this. Cristobal Colon, which is, you know, what people believe his name is Christopher Columbus. Him and his goons, man. They're the real thugs of society, man. They the real gangsters, man. How they did it, man, when they came over here, man, they slaughtered millions of innocent people, man. They were at peace with them, man. You know, these people broke peace treaties that they had with the Native Americans over here, which is actually their biblical name is Gad. But they I think it's close to 500. I don't know how many treaties. I can look it up right quick. That they broke with the Native Americans over here, man. Slocky, give me 1 second. Yeah, they from 1778 to 1871, the United States government entered into more than 500 treaties with the Native Americans and broke every last one of them, man. More than 500 peace treaties, man. They entered or they had with the Native Americans, man, from the time of 1778 up until 1871, man. Over 500 peace treaties, man. Because Gad was living in peace, man. He was at peace with these foreigners that came over here, man. But they broke the peace treaties, man, with Gad, man, because that's the devil, man. That's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You can't trust this man, man. Never trust thy enemy, man. Because our people fell off. We stopped following the customs or the commandments of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why we continue to trust this man as a whole people, man. Like Gad for existence. Over 500 treaties, man. After you know 10, man. Probably less than that. You like, nah, bro. I can't trust this joker, man. Oh, but over 500 treaties, man. This man broke with the Native Americans, which is their true their true biblical nationality is Gad, man. They broke over 500 treaties with Gad, man. You can't trust this man, man.